Oh! You saw it too? Did you see it too? Did you open her drawers?
Yeah.
Recently?
I was looking for a goddamn bathing suit, maybe to borrow one from your mom, and I opened it. It was right there. I was like, oh!
Yeah!
Not hidden, nothing. I was like, cool. Just
why
closed
is it so industrial size?
This is great.
Girl! Who needs it? Who needs it that much?
We thought we lost last episode. Thankfully, we didn't. Let's freaking go.
Nothing bad happened.
Yeah. What am I talking
The
about?
only bad thing that happened is the Leafs got eliminated from the playoffs. I am now a full-fledged Blue Jays fan.
Full-fledged. Let's go.
Did they actually get eliminated?
Between last episode and this episode?
Probably.
Also, we didn't say it at the end of the last part because it got cut off. Thank you, Ultimator, for the question.
Well, I'm sure.
I think you did.
You thank the majority.
You
Yeah.
think before you get.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
We're
Okay.
good.
Well,
Cut that out. Don't thank him again.
Yeah.
thank you, Ultimator, again.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna yell at Robin to get down
3
here.
times. Anyway, welcome to Quey Perpetually Postponed Podcast, episode 33.
33.
Hey, I did it.
Fault 33?
Fault 33, dude.
You want to see me bring back Cameron?
You want to yeah, bring back Cameron in 3, 2, 1. Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
whoa, I
that's crazy.
brought him back.
He's back. That's crazy. Well, anyway, welcome to
Oh my
episode
God.
33 of Quey Perpetually Postponed.
Robin's here now.
Robin is not here.
You have powers to make Robin
She
appear?
looks even whiter than normal on camera.
Okay, well, she's got.
To be fair,
It's the light.
we get progressively lighter. Except
Should
Josh.
you swap?
No.
You're in shorts, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warmer.
No.
Where did your pants go?
Oh, the Leafs lost.
So you just automatically took them off?
Well, they probably have lost by now.
And
Won't you have egg on your face when they win the playoffs?
What is going on? Did you have like an outfit ready for win and lose? Are you serious right
Well,
now?
no. I had one ready for the beginning of the playoffs,
Hmm.
and what's most likely the end of the Leafs playoffs, which is this.
Mm.
You converted. Last episode, he was a Leafs fan, and now he's a Blue Jays fan.
They're gonna win just because of that.
That's the plan.
It's reverse psychology. That's how
You're
it
gonna
works.
reverse psychology them to win.
Let's fucking go. They're not gonna watch this podcast.
You don't know.
I'm saying this
True.
directly to their GM.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right,
Look,
Robin. What do you? Yeah, welcome back. We didn't lose anything, which was really nice.
Hell yeah.
If anything, we lost the thing we recorded at the end, which is a little weird, but whatever.
Yeah, when we got back and said, "Oh, sorry, we lost that. Maybe bye." It ended on a hard. Oh.
That was bye.
Oh, boy. And then-
Do you have anything to talk about, Robin?
12.
12.
12 things to talk about.
You better, because we don't have anything. You're carrying the podcast.
We're joking about.
We're not.
We're not joking.
Okay.
I tried Persona.
Name a woman.
I tried Persona. I
Yeah,
wanted
but-
to talk to Ren about it because Ren plays it.
I've never
Josh,
played a
too.
Persona game in my life.
No, never.
You meet Shin Megami Tensei? What?
That's not Persona.
I don't remember if I brought it up or not.
Technically.
I can't.
Apparently, you did bring it up.
You brought it up in the
No, not that. The other thing where Cameron likes to sit on his Steam Deck and look at games on Steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one he was looking through, and it was I'm fucking outing you so much right now. It was a recommended game,
Okay.
and it was like friends that play this game. It was
Okay.
just a straight up hentai game.
Which
fucking,
one was it?
I don't remember what it was called for the life of me. And Cameron, I looked at Cameron, I was like, "Why the fuck?" And he was like, "What do you think? Who? I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "Let's see." And he clicked on it. And he was like, "Yeah, Ren owns it."
Which one was it?
Don't remember. I really don't. I did buy it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't
Was it
remember.
Your meat no more horny?
Because my
No,
main
there is-
account
I
has
have
like
that
all
one.
the Sakura games. I know that much.
It was probably one of the Sakura
It wasn't a
games.
Sakura game.
No?
And then
No,
there
it was
was
like a random one.
there's a couple of them. I can't remember the names, but I just
Beat your meat
they
to them.
exist.
Yeah.
You know what the best part was? I don't know if I should say this, but anyways, we looked at how long you played it, and Cameron voiced it in a great way. I'm not gonna say.
How was it?
You don't remember
No.
why he played it for such a the amount of time he played? He played it long enough just to get off.
Oh. Oh, I think you had less than an hour in it, or something like that. I was like, oh, he played it just
Well,
long
now
enough
I'm
to get off.
curious.
I don't remember.
I'm trying to figure out which one.
And then I said, it's okay. I've got 24 hours in Honey Pop.
So while Ren's looking at that, how was Persona 3?
Yeah, I tried it. I haven't played it much, to be honest. I just... Because I wanted to play Persona 5 as well,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm going to play it, and I'm going to put so much time into it, and then everyone's going to look at me and be like, you should have done this in the beginning. You should have done that in the beginning. You should have done this in the beginning.
That's when you play it again.
I don't want to do it again.
Just
Just
play
play.
the game.
You just play.
Just play it.
And then romance whoever.
A lot of the things will come, and you'll just kind of realize, like, oh, I should do this. I should finish this up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot to the game where I'm going to fuck up, and
Yes,
I'm going to feel dumb.
Your first playthrough, you're not gonna fonna everything. Like,
No?
No
Yeah.
way. Like,
I was very close. I was so close.
Josh's gamer skill issue.
Josh's
I was
gamer
also
boy,
very
that makes
close.
sense.
three specifically is even harder because there's like twice as many freaking social links.
Oh, great.
'Cause I think 3 was the first time they bring in these social links,
Yeah.
and they just had one for every single freaking tarot card,
Yeah.
and it was just a lot. And then they cut it down for 4 and 5.
Or like I know for Persona 5 it's like they made so the social links are confidants, and the difference is like you get confidant abilities that help you with the dungeons, and they help you with like the everyday social stuff. So like there's a confidant in 5 where if you complete it, like get to rank 10, you can go to the dungeon, which normally when you get out of the dungeon you can't do anything else, but this confidant makes it so that you can. So you can do stuff at night, and that is like that's one of the first ones you do, and your nights are like, okay, I know what to do at night, because you can just do anything you want because you out of the dungeon, right?
Okay.
Persona 3 was the first game, like what Ren said, it was the first game to have social links.
Yeah.
They didn't have fucking confidant abilities. So, whatever you did, you were like, okay, well, fuck, I need to redo this. Ugh,
So
good
you
fun.
so you suggest probably me playing Persona 5.
5 is the easiest, in my opinion, to get into.
Okay.
It's the easiest one to get into.
Hey, I got pretty into 5 Strikers.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't think that counts.
That's a Muso game. Anyway.
And then 5 Royal is just vanilla 5 with a lot more.
Yeah. So if you're gonna
We have both, so
if
you
you're gonna play
can play
Persona
whichever.
5, play Persona 5 Royal. That's just if you like Kingdom Hearts, you play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. That's just the better game.
And I think Royal's on Game Pass too, right? Or is it only Persona
I
3?
think you're right.
Yeah, so you can play it on your Xbox.
Yeah.
You don't need to use my PlayStation.
Yeah, I know.
4 is
Use
also
the
very
PlayStation
good.
anyway,
That
fuck
should
it.
be on Games Pass as well.
I'm an Xbox bitch.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Just play Persona.
We won't hold it against you.
I love it.
I think 3 had the better story.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
3 has the
3
better
you get to
story.
shoot
I
yourself.
love
is really
5.
good.
I love 5, but 3 had the better story.
3 has the better story. 4 has the better characters, and 5 has the best gameplay. That's what all.
Better main cast is what 4 had. Like the side characters, I can't remember.
In
at
4?
all. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I can't remember any of them.
Except for Nanako. She's fucking
Well, Nanako and Dojima.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. And then, be an ass and leave the basketball team.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I just realized you got a haircut.
I did.
What you did?
Looks good.
Thank you. It was down to my neck.
No Yakuza boss, Josh.
It did suit you, the long hair, but I do like the short hair too.
My mom was like pestering me for weeks. She's like, cut it.
My,
Cut
mo-
it.
my
I'm
mom
like,
does
"No."
the same thing, and then I go, "No, I'm gonna grow it."
And then eventually I'm like, you know what? It's starting to get into my face. No thanks.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a hentai protagonist. I
Me?
gotta get a haircut. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, dude.
My parents have gone from you cut your fucking hair to grow it. Fucking grow it. It looks sick. Grow.
Grow it. You won't, pussy.
I was like, I'm getting mixed signals.
I love.
Do you want it long or do you want it short?
I think it's really funny that when your hair was long and I was doing like the dye thing,
Yeah.
I was telling my mom a lot. Like I was like, Ren's got nice hair, like really fucking nice hair, and she was like, Cameron's got nice hair too. I was like, yeah, Cameron's got nice hair too. Yeah, but Ren's got nice hair. And then when I was doing your hair, she came in and she was like, you have really nice hair. And I was like, yeah, I told you this.
It's as if she wasn't lying to you.
Like she was like, "Stop talking about another man that way. Talk about your boyfriend that way." And then she was like, "Oh my God, you're right. Fuck that bitch."
Your hair takes dye not like harshly. Like it doesn't kill it as much as normal people.
It did eventually, but yeah.
Well, of course, it
Yeah.
probably started to get really dry, but that's because I don't know what you were using for, like shampoo.
Just the regular shit that you normally use.
Yeah, exactly. So when you start dyeing your hair and doing stuff like that, you have to buy shit specifically for it. See my hair? It's curly. It's very curly. Do you know what I buy?
Poo.
Yes.
I buy specifically curly hair shampoo and conditioner. Probably not even meant for my hair type, but I buy it anyway.
So you're contradicting what you just said. You gotta buy the right stuff, and you're like, I don't know if I buy the right stuff.
I'm buying it at least
yeah.
remotely right.
Look, as long as my hair is clean, I don't give a shit.
That's a men's. Yeah, men think that way though. But you've got like Asian hair,
You good?
so you gotta buy like Asian shampoo.
Yeah, it's made with rice water.
Oh my God.
I mean, that probably wouldn't be
They
bad.
they do that. That's a
What do
real
I
thing.
use? I think Pantene.
Pantene's horrible for your
Yeah,
hair.
that's what I use.
It's horrible for your
That's
hair.
what I've always used. and my
It's
hair comes out like
horrible for
this.
your hair.
Maybe it's great for his hair. If you not, he's been using it forever.
It makes your hair very dry. They say it dries out your hair.
Was my hair very dry?
No, I guess not. But you are Asian. You have that Asian, whatever you want to call it.
I know. That's fucked up.
Am I? Is he not?
But no, for guys, it's definitely different. Because, like, we just come out of the shower and, like, dry it off. And be like, oh, our hair
I've been
works.
living with one for the last 10 years.
It's
Trust
great.
me. I know.
You guys
She'll sit there, she's like curling
wipe our
it.
dick on things, wash our hair,
Yeah.
we're good.
She's sitting there scrunching her hair, curling it, and I'm just like, then I brush it back. That's it. Not so much anymore.
At least you take a brush to your hair. I
Yeah,
found
that's
out
true.
That when Ren's hair was almost halfway down his back, the kid did not take a fucking brush to it ever.
I did. Just not often.
You gotta brush your hair.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Well, better shut up.
Remember when we did the game show?
Okay.
Kevin was the host.
Yeah.
Do you remember we sent him inside? We said you can go to our room and change.
Oh, yeah.
And he said I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
He admitted he is not allergic to cats.
I told
and then
you he fucking wasn't.
and then when we were here, he's
Like, I
like
remember
he's
saying
like
that.
I never said that. And we're like all of us were like, Kevin, you 100% said you were allergic to cats, and that's why you didn't go to our room.
I told you fucking lie.
I don't know why I don't believe you. Like, I don't know why I didn't believe you then.
Because you stayed at the house at Evan's house.
Yeah, that's true.
Stayed at the house at Evan's house.
I understand. He did stay at the house at Evan's house. Yeah, but he goes, "Oh, I'm not allergic to cats. I never said I was allergic to cats." Even like Eric was like, "Kevin, I remember you saying you were allergic to cats." And Eric is the person notorious for not being able to remember things. And he was like, "I probably just didn't want to go into your room."
So, hold on. Did Eric talk to you at all about his thing?
This thing?
The one
campaign?
shot. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it, not too in depth because we don't want to spoil it.
I feel so bad.
You did tell me
I
a lot.
apologize, Eric, if you're listening to this. I feel really bad, actually, because you tried really hard to be a DM, and we all just...
Fucked
did not
around,
help you.
Didn't find out.
Fucked around and memed and.
Welcome to DMing, Eric. Whenever you play Eric, this is what happens to Kevin. Kevin has to deal with your characters doing this kind of shit. Hey, remember the night? Yeah.
I told him you should have just fucking forced the fucking keys onto you.
Here you go.
Don't get me wrong.
Shoved them in
Eli, you find all
Shove
three
them in
parts
our
in your
faces.
pocket.
I will say, don't get me wrong. I love Kevin, but Kevin is not meant to be a player.
No,
He
not
is
at all.
meant to be a DM.
Yep.
And even when he plays as like a player, he DMs his player. It feels like he gets really. I don't know. He wants to be a character. I will say that about this group, nobody wants to get into it as much as Kevin.
No.
Kevin.
What do you mean?
Well, when Kevin Kevin's really good at being on his feet when it's like, all right, Kevin. Like when Eric was doing the whole like DM thing, and let's say Kevin killed something, he'd be like, all right, Kevin, how'd you do it? And Kevin would give a really
Yeah.
good example on how he did it, and it was always very creative and like probably
Yeah.
top of his head thing. And he does that when he DMs, but nobody else does that.
Well, Kevin doesn't really ask.
No, he does.
How do you do it?
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
he does.
He does.
Okay.
And nobody really gives him a nice example the way
Like,
he does.
I try to.
You do, but you are so uncomfortable talking in front of people that like when you're like all eyes
I'm a
are
content creator.
I can't improv.
like when all eyes are on you and you're like the center of attention, you kind of fuck up, which is funny because you're a Leo, and I'm gonna be that basic bitch and say that you're a Leo. Usually Leo's like the center of attention.
I love it. I'm just awful with it.
It just seems like you don't know what to do with it.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
I
you
get
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's because we're all little antisocial fucks.
Autistic.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm the only autistic one. So
You're the
You're the only
one-
diagnosed.
You're the only one
Josh.
diagnosed.
Josh,
autistic.
look at me. I have been doing a lot of research on it, and I've been trying to do like online tests, and I know that they're not like supposed to be 100% accurate, and I have
Yeah.
never really talked to a doctor about it, and I don't know if I should, and I don't know if anyone would take me seriously because of my age, but I've been told a lot, and what I've seen, I am definitely on the spectrum.
Okay.
And I think about a lot of times when I was a kid and like the things I did, and my mom would be like, oh, you're just quirky. And now that I think about it, I'm like, no, I probably was struggling and nobody knew it and nobody knew what to do about it. Like, I don't like my food touching. Do you care about your food touching? Like, if you got a plate of food, like, think about it. If you were eating like a barbecue, right, and someone
Yeah.
makes corn on the cob,
Mm-hmm.
I will grab a separate plate for my corn. Have my corn on the cob because I do not want it touching anything else. I think that's weird.
Because like, I wouldn't go as, for me personally, I don't go as far as to grab a second plate. I just kind of like leave it off to the side.
So you don't like your food touching?
Depending on
Not
the food, I'm sure.
to the same degree, I think. I don't like my food touching, but
Yeah.
not to the same degree. Like, I'll still have the corn on the cob on the plate.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like, if it's with like ketchup and like rice or something,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want it on the corn. I want the corn
Right.
by itself. It's the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit after, but it's that's just gonna be good.
That means you win. You're more autistic. Like, we're not gonna say that you're self-diagnosed because that's a douchey fucking thing. But yeah, you're
Probably on
the
I'd say
spectrum.
there's like a good chance most of us are.
Oh, 100%.
Almost the world.
Yeah, like fucking, we grew up in a weird time where it's like
Parents didn't
we
wanna
were-
get you
we
tested.
were learning more about this stuff,
Yeah.
but they weren't like going and testing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because everyone's family had pride and be like, nothing's wrong with my kid.
Yeah.
Well, like
Yeah.
when it was also really hard to. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like some kid, like that's what I mean. Like parents, it seemed like they had a hard time swallowing their pride.
Yeah, I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD until I was grade 11.
Yeah.
Like my brother, when he was growing up, he was. I was in grade 2, so he would have been in grade 5, and the school told my mother, "Your son has ADHD. He clearly has ADHD, and we would like to put him on medication." I don't know why the school was so involved and so like invested.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
It was weird, but my mom went with it.
Yeah.
And as anyone who's ever taken medication knows that it's not one pill for one person.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to try different things.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not have a great time with it. It made him very emotional, which did not
Yeah.
help. And my mother, instead of saying, okay, well, let's talk to a doctor about that, she went, I'll stop. And he just went on his whole life without having any help or any medication. And I think that it probably would have helped him a lot in high school. Because when he went to high school, he just fucking... I don't know what it is about high school, but, like, you just lose this whole spectrum of, like, I have to go to school. If I don't go to school, I get in trouble.
Yeah, you lose that mindset 100%.
Like, what do you mean? Like he like stopped giving a shit, or like?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which it
Alright.
happened with me as well. Like
Yeah.
when I got into grade 11 and I had my first like spare,
Yeah.
I was like, I can just not. Like I had it in the morning and I was like,
don't give
I
a
just
fuck.
won't go. I'll just not go to school today because I get to get up at 10. Fuck that. I'm getting up at noon, and then I'm not going to school because the day's half over.
Yeah. And my brother's going through that right now.
Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Like, high school does that to kids. And unfortunately,
I think
made him-
especially grade 11 and 12 years, because I remember specifically my grade 12 year. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give two shits. I know I'm not going to college. Fuck it, right? I don't give a shit.
I think it's mainly like just like you get more freedom, right? So like, in elementary school, you eat lunch, right? And you have to eat lunch on school grounds, and you can't leave school grounds even during lunch or recess.
Yeah.
At my school, in St. Ben's, you had to wait at, I guess, blur that or bleep that. At my elementary school, you had to wait until grade 8 actually to leave for. I think it was 8. I might have done it at 7. But you had to have parents' permission that you could do it, and then you had to be back before recess was over.
Oh yeah, that was grade 8 for us too.
Yeah. But in high school, they don't give a shit, right? You leave whenever the fuck you feel like. You want to go to 7-Eleven on your 15-minute break? Okay. You want to stay at 7-Eleven until the end of the day and not come back? Whatever. They're not going to, like, call your parents and be like, "Where's your son?"
I think what also didn't help, I know that you guys probably didn't know much about it, but our high school had a area for...
I know what
No.
you're
We
talking about.
called it the skid pit
Yeah,
because it was
the-
kids
yeah.
that didn't really give a shit about school
The-
as much.
Yeah.
Which
the
is where I
200
hung
I know
out.
what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
The 200 all?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm also talking about the factor that there was an actual class
Oh,
that they set up for kids that,
Right, yeah.
There
you
were-
talked about this on the podcast.
yeah. So it was like the portables, right? And that class, they tried. I will give them that. The teachers did try to encourage the students to, and they gave them work. They did give them schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they didn't give a shit enough after a while, and it just became a place for kids to go instead of being on the streets, essentially.
Yeah.
To hang out on school property.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it was kind of. I will say I learned a lot in that class, just not.
It was the street smart class.
Yeah.
I will say.
I think we've talked about
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about this on the podcast. Yeah.
So I mean, like, but you guys weren't aware of it.
no.
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 I know for certain I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware
I
of
only
it.
became aware of it when I started dating.
Yeah.
And we went there once.
Yeah.
And then I was just uncomfortable the whole time.
Well, it was full of stoners, right? And like,
this is back before I had done anything. I was an innocent child that she has corrupted.
sorry.
This older woman.
Don't be sorry.
She's 2 months older than me.
You've been growing since high school.
What the fuck?
I hate all of you. I really do. You know the fucked up part is you can make that joke all you want, but I was groomed as a child through Xbox by men who were well into their
It's a
20s.
joke legally.
What?
I pointed at myself.
Oh, yeah, no, not you.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, when you knew about that, kind of helped with not going to school. That's why I didn't graduate on time. So my brother didn't make it to even grade 10.
You beat him.
I did.
I know.
I even went to college.
Technically, yeah.
And my mom didn't go to
Oh, your
college.
your
I
brother
would have
dropped
been
out?
Yeah,
Oh,
in grade 10. Grade fucking 10. He didn't even make it past grade 10. That's crazy to me. So every time I remember he told me this. He's like, every time I went through a job interview and they would ask me about education, because he never would fill it out,
Yeah.
he would just laugh.
I didn't learn. I
He
didn't
just
go to
laughed. Like it's a
school.
fucking, it was a joke to him, right? And
Mhm.
he'd get hired.
Yeah.
He would get hired. I couldn't fathom that.
It's because they make money off of it. Like when you do co-op, right? Was that what you were talking about?
No.
I zoned out. I'm sorry. You said job interview.
Yeah.
He would laugh and he would get hired
Yes.
through the school.
No.
No? Oh,
In
okay.
general.
Just
at
in
the job,
general.
yeah.
As an adult.
Oh, I thought you meant like through school.
No.
I was like, because co-op, like, the companies make money for that.
Yes, I know. No, I'm talking about as a
As an
20-year-old adult.
Oh, I understand.
He would go to a factory job, because we got a bunch of those here,
Yeah.
and he would apply and he would do the interview and they'd say education, and he would just laugh and he'd be like, we're like not talking about that, we're not answering that question, kind of thing, and he would get hired.
That's different. I thought you meant like he just went to the interview and just like didn't answer any questions
No.
and just laughed
That would
like
be
a
awesome.
maniac and still got
He's
the
got a
job.
free-ass job, bro.
No,
Yo,
I
wish.
see what you mean. I see what you mean. Where they were like, "What's your education?" He would go, "Ha, I don't have any."
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And he would still
Well,
get hired.
for a lot of factory work and stuff like that, they don't give a shit about that.
Bro,
They
I
don't
can't
even
even
need-
get
yeah,
a fucking
now.
job at McDonald's.
Yeah, now,
They don't want to hire me.
Skill issue.
right?
What is that? You know, I think it's stupid. I applied to McDonald's and they were like, we would like you to do a questionnaire. And I was like, a fucking questionnaire? All right, it's probably like 5 questions. No, it's about
it's
20
like
to 30 questions about the stupidest shit. And I'm like, this is what it takes to work at fucking McDonald's?
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I applied at a McDonald's that was owned by the same owner that I worked at,
Hmm.
and it made me fill out all the questionnaire, and I didn't even get an email back. And I worked for the guy before.
What is going on? Like, you just, I was talking to my mom about this. I was like, the people who are the age range from 25 to 30 are fucked.
Yeah.
That age range is fucked. We were born in a shitty time where we're not gonna own homes. We're not gonna be able to get a fucking job. People are talking about
Yeah.
it a lot on the internet now. What it's like to get a job in this
We're-
fucking day and age.
We're living it. We're living it. Like my brother left KFC.
Oh, we did.
You can blur that off if you want. I don't know if he cares.
KFC's
Um,
pretty general.
He left at the beginning of this year,
Mm.
and it's only taken him until now to get a job.
I haven't
Like it's been like 3 months.
I haven't been able to get a job since Chapman's,
Yeah.
and that was October, and it is April, and I have been applying.
Mhm.
Your dad applied for jobs.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they were looking at jobs on Indeed, and he applied for like 4 or 5 jobs, like Home Depot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything. He hasn't gotten anything. He hasn't heard back as far as I know.
And this is a man with
This is a man-
AZ license.
Yeah, AZ license, and he's got like
Shit ton of certificates.
he's like 65 and he's got a fuckload of experience and stuff like that, and they just wanted him to essentially just be there to talk to people about like building shit, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, exactly, and he hasn't gotten hired. So I can't wait for the day where he's like, "Why do you have a job?" And we go, "Well, it's not that easy. You should know."
Yeah, our economy's broken.
Yeah, that was something we talked about the last episode that we would fix with a genie. It was one of the questions that Evan asked. If you had a genie with 3 wishes, you couldn't alter the rules, and you couldn't ask for more wishes, what would you do?
Oh,
And you
you,
can
And
bring
you
back
can't
the
bring,
dead.
yeah, you can't bring
Yeah.
back the dead.
so you went with the economy.
I said make everything cheaper
Make everything cheaper, and I wanted a bottomless wallet.
and wish for an
Wish for
infinite amount of
economy.
genies.
And I wish for more. Yeah.
Yeah, wish for more genies.
So yeah.
I broke it.
If I had 1 wish, I'd wish for 3 more wishes. Yeah.
What else, Robin? You wanted to ask Ren something.
I did.
The answer is 7.
Fuck, you might be right. How many bitches?
I don't know what to
That's
ask.
fucking something you wanted to ask him. That I said, oh. Ren,
I'm Ren.
7.
when
7.
you have you always been into hockey, or did you get into it when you like did that hockey kind of like lunch bet deal thing?
Hockey lunch bet.
Well, you know where you got like the fantasy league that you started
Oh.
that we did like 5 years ago or whatever.
I-
Robin wanted to ask this.
No, I didn't.
You did. You were like, when did Ren get into hockey? And I was like, I don't know. Ask him on the podcast.
Before anime.
Ha! I was right.
Okay. I didn't know if you had like kind of always been into hockey or if you were just you got into it. Like,
Yeah, I was raised watching the Leafs.
Bro has a fucking jersey on his wall. I highly doubt that was something that just started 5 years ago.
that was in New Jersey,
I
wasn't
don't
it?
give a shit. You don't buy a jersey even if you've liked something for 5 years.
6 jerseys.
There you go.
Right. Okay, understandable.
He likes hockey. Like sports.
When I was younger, when I wanted to be a goalie, and my parents were like, "Okay, we can't afford that. We're putting you in basketball."
Damn.
Well, like basketball. Fuck that.
So-
Go hockey.
Damn, Ren,
I
you
never
could have
really
been a
learned how to
goalie.
skate.
You could have been a fucking goalie.
And
In the
goalie was like the
NHL.
most expensive like position to play too.
It's okay. My brother played goalie.
So I don't know. I just kept. And then the I think the hockey pool like kind of furthered it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause like I didn't know you liked hockey until the hockey like thing.
Yeah.
So I just assumed you got into it because of that, and it stuck.
I always watched the Leafs, but as soon as the hockey pool started, I was watching just hockey in general.
Okay.
Like I just watched teams I wasn't even a fan of.
Mhm.
Like, I guess this is the thing now.
I got into football in elementary school because we did a project on it. I think I talked about it. But we did a project where we were given like a team, and we just had to like keep track of them.
What team?
I was Houston Texans.
Okay.
I know nothing about sports. Absolutely nothing.
Okay,
And I
neither
thought-
does Josh.
Yeah, and I thought we could do football.
Technically karate,
thing as
but
well.
that's
But I always
That's so
forget.
cool.
And
I
then
don't know if that
Super Bowl
counts.
rolls around, and I'm like, we should do this. And you're like, well, the season's over, buddy.
You did choose the worst time. I would be okay to do it. I don't know a lot of the players. I know some of them, but I would be down to do it.
Dude, I don't know any players anymore at all. I know my team is still the Texans. That's all.
I know I'm the Steelers. So.
Fair.
And Josh does karate.
that's
does-
just martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah, but I still think that's really cool.
Thank you. I haven't practiced in like months.
No?
Years
Oh yeah, years. Never mind.
Has it been years?
since
It's been
COVID.
years.
Oh, really? That fucked it?
Because of the vid.
The vid. Not the vid.
The fucking vid, dude.
Not very long.
Only a half hour.
But it's just like
What?
I've been really wanting to get back into it. But it's just like I don't want to do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself, and I
Get
want
Eric to join you.
absolutely not.
He doesn't want. He doesn't want to do karate.
Why?
Oh, because that's lame.
It's fucking lame.
He wants to do like
Bro does it for a living, technically.
taekwondo and shit. He doesn't want to do karate. 'cause
I did
it's lame.
taekwondo when I was a kid. I wanted to do karate. I would have preferred karate.
Karate's cool. I did
Yeah.
karate too.
Karate.
And it's
How
like,
far did I get?
SpongeBob did karate. He didn't do taekwondo.
How far? How high up is red?
red?
I think that's where I was. That's before I moved to Orangeville.
Just think of like the rainbow. So if you go, it starts white, then it goes yellow,
Red.
and then
Or
orange, and then red.
Red.
Yeah.
You made it higher, my brother. My brother made it to orange.
I made it to yellow stripe in taekwondo,
Yellow. Oh, okay.
which is 1. You start at if you start at 0, yellow
level
stripe
1,
is
yeah,
level
yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I think it was technically red stripe, but the dojo I went to here, they like we don't do the stripe. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Like the way that our dojo did it, it was white, and then depending on your age. So if you were a kid, you get more belts if you're a kid. So it would be
That makes sense.
white, yellow with a white stripe, and then yellow, and then if you're a kid, it's orange. So if you're an adult, you just skip the ones that,
Right.
that you're not a kid, right? Orange. Oh no, never mind. You do orange. You skip red if you're an adult, but you get red. And then once you get red, that goes into the advanced stuff. So now green. To if you're a kid, purple. If you're not, you go straight to blue. And then you do brown, and then brown with a black stripe. That is right before black.
Now, at your dojo, were you allowed to have a black belt if you were under the age of 18?
If you're under the age of 18?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember because we had someone that did.
Oh, okay.
But I think they were old enough, like their knowledge was so good that we can. I want to say they were 16, 17. So yes.
That was like one of the biggest rules that they had at the dojo that my brother went to, was that if you were under the age of 18, no matter how good you weren't getting a black belt.
Yeah.
And I was
'Cause
like,
it does require, like, I get it. It requires like a lot of discipline, right? Like if I got to that point, yeah, I'm probably like I'm a bumptious kid, you know. I probably wouldn't have gotten there, but since I kept going with it with my dad and my brother, right? Yeah, eventually I would get to that age. We've been doing it for so long at that point, right? Okay, we'll get you guys going through the grading, and we did it.
You also technically, I guess, had some pull too. So you could have, I guess, gotten black belt before 18 because they would have been like, okay, your brother and your dad
Yeah,
both come here, and
Mhm.
they would have been like, whatever belt.
yeah, we
And-
were all on the same
Yeah.
level, right?
So they would have.
My
been
dad, because my dad was more disciplined and his training was a lot better.
Right.
He would have gotten there first,
Yeah,
technically.
but then
but
they would
he
have
wanted
been
to
like,
slow
okay, it's
down
all.
to help us out too.
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah, exactly. It would have been like it's all family. They're all kind of.
yeah.
They'd be able to move together and shit
Yeah.
like that.
It was a family dojo. That's why it was.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Like if it was all single, my dad would be black belt like 2 years before us. But it was a family dynamic dojo stuff.
I will say I was first place in a sparring tournament for all the white belts.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have
Kicked
the trophy.
ass.
I did. I did.
Actually, did you? Proper kicks?
I mean, I won, so
Well, I guess
You did something right.
you did something. That was
Yeah.
I
did
wasn't
too.
disqualified, and I got first place. So
nice.
Sparring was my favorite in karate.
yeah,
I actually got to do shit.
yeah. I'm so tired of doing patterns. I want to punch someone.
Hey, you wanna know something really fucking funny?
No.
No?
What?
Anyway,
Rip.
I was actually technically molested
Oh no.
at a dojo.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Hooray!
Little, yeah, right? Do you want to hear the story or no?
Only if you want to go into it.
I don't care.
Go
Alright,
for it,
sure.
yes.
So,
it's not as bad as you are thinking. Just want to like put it out there, just before we start, as like a trigger warning for anyone listening. I've heard this story. Like, obviously, it's bad. It's not like it's not like I'm not trying to gloss over it, Robin. It's your own trauma, and I'm not trying to whatever it is. But it's not what you guys are thinking. Here's the story.
So, there were kids always there for some reason. I don't remember why. But, like, my brother would go, and I would go, and I would just watch.
Mm.
So, there were other kids there that I guess were watching or whatever that were siblings. And there were two girls who were younger than me. And they, I guess, we grew close, right? Because that's what kids do. And I was a little bit more developed than them. And they decided to courts me into the change room, where they proceeded to push me into a corner and just grope the shit out of me. And I mean grope the shit out of me. To the point where I had to physically push them off and run out of the fucking room for my life. And I just ran up to my mom and I was like, I want to leave. And I told her what happened, and I think that she actually got the parents involved, and it was just a whole thing.
That's fun.
Not really. Well,
That doesn't sound
I-
like fun.
I can
At all.
understand it. Like, I can understand how being
It
a
was
girl
like
myself.
curiosity, but like it wasn't consensual.
No, of course
Especially
not.
since you were kids.
No, but I feel like sometimes kids don't have
A brain
control.
cell.
They don't have control over that
Yeah.
kind of reaction, and they
Yeah.
don't know how to act on it. Like, I've seen it plenty of times where, like, I'll go to Cameron's family's house with, like, the pool and stuff, and if I wear, like, a low-cut bathing suit, it doesn't really happen anymore because your cousins are all grown up. But when they were, like, little, like, to the point of, like, 2 and 3, if I would hold them in the pool, they'd be, like, trying to, like, look or see,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, okay, I get it. Like, mom has boobs. Your brain cell is boobs are boobs, and I'm supposed to be near that. So I can't really look at it that way. I have to look at it as more of the way of just, like, that's what kids do. I don't know how, if boys are
like-
like that.
You're not really conscious of stuff like that when you're
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah, when you're that young, you don't really realize what you're doing. You're just... Because
Yeah.
at that age, you're not looking at it as even sexual. You're looking at it more of, like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that? Why do you have that? You know, kind of thing. Like, but at the same time, I can remember being young and not having that issue.
But how young? Like how? At what point did you like start having that kind of conscience?
3.
3? Holy shit.
I can remember pretty far back.
I can't.
When I was about
But and you'd have control over yourself.
yes,
That's
when I
very
was
young.
I got sentient at 3.
when I was 2
fucking
and
loose
like
it up.
when I was like 2 to 3, me, my brother, and my dad would have a bath together. And I remember this very clearly. He would have a bath, and he would stick us in between his legs, and we would just play. And I can remember clearly no one doing anything weird. I don't even recall even going to look at my father's genitalia or my brother's, nothing. It was just a family bonding moment. And it got to the point where it became so normal for me that I asked all the time, can I come in the shower? And it got to a point where I guess I came to an age where my parents were like, no. You know, I remember that. I remember being in an age where my dad would be like, no. No. You are too old for this now. This is not like it's not fun anymore because you're not a kid, I guess. And now it can become weird because now you're asking questions. Now you're thinking with your head. Now you're thinking to yourself, what is that? So either maybe I was too innocent or maybe I just didn't care. But yeah, I think I was probably about 2 or 3 because when I was about 3 years old, I didn't live at home anymore, and I can remember leaving home. But I can remember being at home before we left. So, yeah, that's
So as I said, it's not as bad of a story as it sounds. By the way,
Oh,
Just-
yes, not that bad.
because like when you, just in my mind, when you say like molestation, it's like
That's molestation.
I mean, it was molestation.
no, it was 100%. It was. I'm not trying to belittle it. I just want to be perfectly clear that that's 100%
No, like,
wrong.
it-
but when you
it
say
sounded-
molestation, it
sounded
sounds like
a grown-up touched you
exactly
Yeah.
right.
when you
like,
first brought it up.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like, oh, I was doing karate and the instructor
it's like-
touched me, like kind of
Yeah.
shit like that.
I don't think I've ever had an adult touch me that way.
Which you are very lucky for, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
I had a lot of kids touch me. I don't know how I feel about it better, but yeah.
anyway, let's get on to a more positive topic. So our cat died a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, you already knew about this one. This was on episode 2.
Was it episode 2?
Episode like 2.
was
or
pretty
3.
early.
It was like it was when we were sitting there. It was an audio only one, definitely.
Jesus.
It was pre-meltdown.
I'm like, what am I experiencing right now? Is that emotional whiplash?
You're welcome, Josh.
What the?
It's okay, Josh. We've already talked about it. Don't worry. We're over it.
But what the? I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, I'm ready for a
Let's
happy
listen to
note.
Persona 4 music.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, what the?
Do we want to do 3 episodes, or do we want me to get my brother down here for like the last
I can't feel my leg anymore.
15 minutes?
Okay.
Do you want me to feel your leg?
I don't.
Yeah, I guess we can swap to Kai.
Okay, I'll yell at him.
I
Or
won't
do you
be
want to
able
yell
to.
at him?
I don't know.
Hang on.
Hopefully, I have enough energy for doing 3. Hopefully, I got enough energy.
We're not doing 3. It's okay.
No.
We'll just
No?
make this one a
Okay.
bit longer.
Yeah.
What's a positive?
Mm-hmm.
What is a positive?
What's our time looking like? What's
We're at 45 minutes, but
45. 45.
I'm really
What-
good at that, eh?
what?
Fucking the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm really good at that. What is that? What do you think that is about me? Let's talk about that.
Childhood trauma.
You think that's all it is? I had a good childhood. I had a good childhood. I'm not.
Oh, Cameron, be careful.
I wish I could remember mine.
All right,
Can
Josh.
you
What's your
remember-
earliest memory?
It's my
Can you-
earliest
Can
memory.
you remember when you gained consciousness of yourself? And
Fuck, I
like
have no idea.
you started just kind of having thoughts of your own, and you're able to just do what you wanted.
You see, okay. I'm trying. I'll get to you. Hopefully, maybe I'll give you the right answer. I have no fucking idea. But when I was born in a hospital. Well, every kid's born in a hospital.
Well,
but
most
like,
are.
what's up?
A lot are, but some of them aren't.
But like, there was something wrong with me, and that's how I was diagnosed with autism.
Oh, like right out of the bat?
Yeah.
Did you come out like not crying?
I don't know. I would have to ask my parents again, but like, I was in sick kids for like months, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Like they like they had my brother.
Yeah.
Right, and then 2 years later they had me, but I was in like sick kids for months. Like I want to, or maybe even a year, something like that. Like I was sick. Not like yo, I'm sick, bruh. No, the other sick.
Were you born underweight?
I don't know.
That could have been it.
Maybe.
Because I know that like babies, if they're born under 5 pounds, they can't go home. They have to wait. They have to stay.
It was something like that. But
Yeah.
I remember that my all the extended family, even like my dad, my mom, obviously, but like my extended family, like aunts, uncles, everybody just would come see me at the hospital until I was like able to stand up and do all that crap, right?
So,
Like,
yeah.
like function as a baby.
You could have been premature.
Maybe I don't know. Like I'm trying to remember the story that my mom told me, right? So it's like
I could see
kind of
that.
there.
I could see that. Maybe you were born premature. You were born before the 9 months.
Yeah, but the thing I remember them telling me is that was when I was diagnosed with autism at some point. And when we I used to be a fucking crazy kid.
I can't picture that.
Used to be a crazy kid.
Right? Like he'd tell me things from his past. I'm like, there's no fucking.
There's no way. No, like I remember them telling. I remember my mom and dad telling me like oh, I used to pee in the bathtub, or I used to like I used to pee everywhere. I'll say that, like just like I gotta piss. Or I remember getting angry a lot for like no reason, because that was like just weird growing up thing, maybe mentally, like oh, I'm just getting mad for like no reason.
That's
That's what
actually
kind of happens sometimes. but
that's actually very common with autism.
yeah.
They I was reading up on this actually. So a lot of people will disclaim it as like a tantrum.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between a tantrum and somebody who has autism and
Yeah.
struggling.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference. What?
Yo.
I have autism. Self-diagnosed. Peer evaluated.
Just letting you.
So it could
No,
make sense on why you had that issue.
No, I'm not offended. I'm good.
And like, do you take any medication today?
Today, no.
Okay.
I was heavily medicated back then.
Really?
Yep. I had to go on something called it was called Prozac.
Oh, really?
I'm on.
What?
For
you
ADHD,
getting it?
for OCD.
Oh, okay.
Really? Does it help with that?
Well, hang on. Let's not engage in conversation because the mics can't pick him up. So you can sit down and talk.
Dabbing coughing. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave. But yeah,
Goodbye.
Josh, it makes sense. What?
Um,
Okay.
Keep talking. It was your question and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Nice pajamas.
Thanks. They match with Hannah.
Oh, that's cute.
yeah. When I was younger, yeah, I was heavily medicated on Prozac, and like, that was also the reason I got a big tum.
Mm. Yeah, that's.
We also ate a lot too, but it was not a good time. It was not a good time.
They say that some medications do that.
Yeah.
Like even like ADHD meds can make
Mhm.
kids gain weight, and yeah, that makes sense. And it's not like really anything to do with you.
Yeah.
It's just what the side effects of the meds, right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing with fucking birth control with women.
Yeah.
Does the same shit. Fucks up our systems, and it's just what
Good?
what
OBS.
OBS.
Cool.
Nothing else.
Do I want to go into a little? Do I want to go into a little bit more?
It's up to you, Josh.
Brother, grab my ass.
It's up to you. How
I'm trying to
comfortable.
get rounded back.
My
to
brother gripped my
Brent's
wallet
question.
and my ass.
I definitely would have been older than 3 when I started having my own
Oh, consciousness.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense to me though.
I know it makes sense to me too, but I could not pinpoint it because I don't remember a lot. It's all like a freaking blur.
I was pretty old.
Yeah.
Like I have memories before grade 4, but it wasn't until grade 5 where I realized I can do things in
Yeah. That.
But you're
you know what?
gifted, I
That might
thought.
have been the same amount of time.
It was like it was
You're a gifted Asian man.
I think
That's
it was
what I
around
mean.
grade 5 is when they told me that actually.
That you're gifted?
Yeah, so I was like, oh hey, I can do shit.
Cool.
I just fucking did work, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? Audio tech dude here is fucking.
He's a film buff.
Sorry.
You want to introduce him?
Oh, yeah, this is my brother, Caden.
What's up?
Welcome to Quey, potentially postponed.
You wouldn't have been on anything at this.
We would have talked about him randomly.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Mhm. You would have been in some of my streams,
Do you have anything to add?
but that's it.
Do you want to?
I don't know really what we're talking about.
Anything.
Whatever.
Anything that you feel comfortable enough to share.
It doesn't need to be like a trauma, but it can be. We just got off of one, but
Oh, you can
Okay.
change it to lighthearted if you want. That'd be
Speaking
cool.
of light,
yeah.
speaking of light,
Speaking of lights,
I
it's
got,
pretty
I
bad.
got
eh?
really,
It's
I
pretty
got
bad.
really, really high one time,
Oh yeah.
and was absolutely convinced that that the shadow of any light source is the light coming off of the light source. And then I realized that physics, but like from a non-physics standpoint, it kind of makes sense based on vibes.
Hell
You know?
Just on the vibes.
Like, okay.
Yo, am I vibing with this light, bro? Hell yeah.
That
Listen.
shadow's sick, bro.
But like, if you think about it, okay, hold on. So, so okay, like a glass light bulb, right?
Yeah.
Light source inside of the light bulb,
Right.
glass casing, you can see through it,
Right.
and so therefore light goes through it. The shadow of the glass is actually just the light. because it's all around it.
Okay, you can fuck off.
Am I right or am I
No,
right?
now you're. Oh, fuck off.
Okay, and that portion is not based on vibes. That's also physics.
Oh fuck.
So Kai goes to school for film and TV. Well, yes, but like camera school. Tell us about it.
Okay, wow, cancel me.
Wait, what? We're not doing it.
Get out.
Camera school.
No. Just because you silenced me.
I didn't mean
You silenced- You silenced my passion, Cameron. How do you feel?
Jesus Christ. Bad guy.
Yeah.
This.
Cancel me.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
you're
the fuck?
fucking canceled.
Get outta
you
here.
prick.
We're replacing you.
Sorry. Anyways, camera school. Camera school is pretty neat. Anyways, I don't know. Ask questions. What do I
do you do?
say? Not much. I did the Cine Film Festival, which is a film festival for Filipinos.
You can say that. He's Filipino. And so is Josh.
That's true. There are two here.
Slay.
Descendants.
Filipino pass.
I don't know. Is there a slur that you're giving
There
me?
is actually.
I
Care
don't
to
know what
share?
it is.
I don't know. I don't know what it is either.
I believe it's flip.
Fuck. I don't know.
Okay, slay. I guess.
Okay, slur.
I'm collecting, so.
Which ones do you have?
Dyke.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's mine.
I can say it.
He's got the pass.
No, he can say it. You want to explain why you can say it so we don't have to
Say
talk
what?
about everything you've just said.
Sorry. I'm a former lesbian who is now bisexual.
Okay.
A bisexual man was a lesbian, whatever the fuck else, you know. Anyways, slay.
Okay. Just to get that out there. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on the podcast, or at least on D&D. But
I have to admit, I like that a lot better than the other one. You've been doing this a lot? I gotta say, I like that a lot better.
Oh my god, wait. No, I do both. I do both. And I think that's really my how comfortable I am in my masculinity. You know?
like I'm so masculine in my masculinity. Wait. I'm so comfortable with my masculinity that I grab Eric's ass all the time. And I suck Ren's dick, too. No.
Okay.
We say no homo.
Yeah, we say it.
Oh yeah, you know what? If you say no,
It's
homo,
not
you're
gay
fine.
if you say no homo.
But do you have socks on?
My toes out, but
That does not count as a sock. That is a foot warmer. Gonna be so fucking real with you. Fucking.
I'm not sure when it snuck out of.
I'm not sure when it's snuck out. I got a hole too.
I realized I needed to cut my toenails when I had holes in my socks, and so I cut my toenails, and I had no more holes in my socks. So I think you guys just need to fucking chomp off those chainsaws.
Hell yeah.
don't have any, dude. Jump off those chainsaws. Yeah.
Have you seen that cat on TikTok that munches the shower curtains?
No.
And he goes, and he doesn't actually eat them. He just makes a sound.
Oh.
Umberland does that.
Yes, she did.
Oh my god, what
Not,
is?
not in a shower curtain, just in general. Like she'll
That's-
go.
Just makes the sound of like eating something.
If you like poke here, she'll like.
Uh,
I'll show you after.
I love that. That's so good.
All right, so camera school.
Right. So, I go to Fanshawe.
We'll cut it, but we try not to be like.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
Doesn't matter. We try not to tell any locations.
What's going on the internet?
I go to college.
Yep.
Is it college
That
or
works.
university?
It's a college, cause I
Can't
Ew.
University.
also college is better than university. Let's be honest.
Based.
Anyways,
Wow, judging Josh? What the fuck, dude?
based. Sorry.
Leave him alone.
I
Josh,
love
you can say based if you want.
I
Yo,
love you,
base.
babe. For real, no cap.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Chat, is this real?
Okay, camera
Sorry to
school.
interrupt you.
I go to college for TV and film broadcasting. That was first year. And then in second year I split off, like it goes into 2 streams. That's kind of gay. It's giving Sweet Home Alabama, but like in like California.
Just hanging out with the homies.
For real.
Alright, good.
So yeah, it splits off into 2 streams, and I took the TV stream because I like live production
Okay.
instead of writing a script for 3 million years. And then
No, this is very fun.
We
Yeah,
feel
no.
that.
yeah,
Writing a
That
script
zombie
for
movie's
3
still coming.
Yeah, okay, man.
3 million years, dude.
yeah. So I
I'm
just
waiting for the actual zombie apocalypse.
I just like write on shit on the
It's cheaper.
teleprompter, and then my host reads it, and then that's it.
So why is our lighting so bad?
Because we're in a basement.
Why didn't you fix it?
Because do you have newer lighting tubes?
No, but we do have.
We have IKEA bulbs.
All right, go for it.
That's
Go
why-
for it, bae.
That's why it usually works better. It looks a little better.
You know what would be better? Let me give some constructive criticism here.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay.
You were supposed to be the cameraman.
Don't use the
this.
webcam.
Okay.
Yeah, for this episode.
Actually,
You
no.
bring the
Like
camera.
webcam, whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
To make any camera, whether it be your phone or a professional camera, look better, based on what I'm seeing right now, pull the couch out like about a foot,
And put lights behind.
put lights behind so you have backlighting, so you're not blending in with your shadows,
No.
and then you have your main fill light, probably like there to the right of the camera, to the left of the camera.
We do have that part.
That would be your secondary light source.
We did that part right too. So the only thing we don't have is the backlighting.
Okay.
Right.
We know what we're
So
doing now.
you should have like a bigger light there,
Yep.
filling,
Right.
but that light's a good secondary light,
We do have that.
and then you could even have like a little like lamp there just for like aesthetic, like aesthetic, but also where's all that light coming from? And it's just that little lamp.
Mm.
It's you know,
We swear.
Oh.
I swear, guys,
Don't look
I
at the
swear,
rest of the
you know
set.
what?
So we have
You're welcome.
we have paper lanterns from IKEA.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we've got a bulb that goes into them, and then we've got another one which would be like offset there.
That's the normal setup.
That's
we,
the regular
we
setup.
usually had the
Mhm.
fill light there, and then the other one over there.
And
Beauty,
then
beauty.
so I guess we just need backlighting, which we have access to behind your couch.
Yeah, we can easily just move the curtains backwards too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that too.
As long as like don't put your backs to a window. Just kind of have some sort of dim light, just like there to wash out your shadows.
Okay.
So we're there.
And
What we normally
make
do
contrast.
is we have a purple sheet that goes. Like,
Yeah.
in the corner.
Cool. I'm happy for you.
Okay, how do we make it less grainy?
Yeah.
Grainy?
Yeah.
Better camera.
Damn.
Okay.
Actually,
Fair enough.
That's fair. That's
or just like make it brighter.
Can you go back 10 years and fix our boost announcement video where the camera was too blurry?
that was all on camera.
Low key, I can try.
It was all on Dad's camera. It wasn't my fault.
The Nikon that I use professionally,
Probably.
your shit. Sorry.
I guess it was my fault.
Do you want? I have all my SD cards. Like, do you want to see my shit? Like, baby girl, I'll teach you how to use it. For real, I just figured out what the function button does.
Damn.
I actually did.
I know what
Wait.
the focus button does.
There's no
Not the
button
one-
for
not-
that, baby
well,
girl.
not like that. I mean like
Sorry, do that again.
that focus button.
Wow.
That
Show the
focus-
camera.
That focus.
What about it?
What? What's wrong with my great
Yo!
technique?
I heard about the fucking grapefruit method, and listen, I'm astounded.
People learning
Bro,
about this.
I have it on my soundboard.
Hold up. We're just-
Video?
yeah, I was. It was forced down my throat.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Phrasing.
Pause.
Phrasing, please.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
That's staying in.
No, no, no. In the way that, sorry. Anyways.
You see the video?
Someone
yeah.
forced you to watch the video.
Someone forced me to watch this video because they needed me to know. No, hold on, because it was girls.
You must have been included. I understand what you mean because I did the same thing to our online friends that we play Sea of Thieves with. You know who you are if you're watching. They don't think they watch either. But I sent them the link and I said you got to watch this, and they watched it. And man, they are not happy that they watched it.
Yes, it was very something. There was very, very many sounds I didn't want to hear.
You didn't like the slurping sound?
Not particularly.
Cameron is a great impression of it.
Of what? The video?
Yeah.
It's easy to do. Ren does it too. Do it, Ren. He's got his own.
Fuck you. Okay, I'm just trying to share.
Your mouth is too dry right now.
Damn, you got water right there.
So far.
That's
Josh, your
so
turn.
real of you.
I don't know.
See, if the fucking couch was pulled forward a foot, it would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have been close enough.
It's my turn, but I don't know what we're talking about.
What were we talking about?
So we were talking about camera focusing. I said I know what the focus button does. You said that's not a thing. What I meant was the button that makes everything like blurry in the background, so it focuses on the foreground. I guess that would be the depth of field button.
Autofocus?
No, not autofocus. It
Sounds like
blurs
autofocus.
the background on purpose.
Okay.
So it focuses on the like an object in the foreground.
You
Yeah.
know when you use an iPhone and you tap
That's focusing. That's different.
and it blurs the background?
There's a button for. I'll show you.
Grab the camera to show you right now.
He doesn't have the camera.
I thought I had it because I had the same bag that I had at the festival, but I do not.
But you let us all down.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate the material of your pants. That's another thing. Hey, Josh.
Me.
Yeah. Do you cringe at certain textures? Like you touch something and it's like a certain texture. Does your whole body just go ew, 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 ew? Or do you just not care?
I'll say that about fish. I don't like touching fish.
Okay.
I touch fish.
I'm okay with bananas.
You don't like
Hold
bananas?
on. Back to the grapefruit method.
I don't know.
Have you tried the banana method?
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Hold on. No, let me
Like
explain.
sticking your dick in like a banana peel?
No,
Yeah.
Sticking the banana up your ass.
No, well, no, nothing's
So-
going up there. Shit's coming out. That's it.
So you didn't say no to sticking your dick in a banana peel?
Oh fuck! What
He
the
also
fuck
didn't
is
say
going
no
on?
to the grapefruit method.
Alright, what about the grape?
So, I learned something about one of my best friends recently. She is.
Okay, nobody watches this, so you can
She's
full
trans.
name and social.
Yeah.
God, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
No.
Don't do that.
No, she's trans and therefore has a wiener. And so we were at girls' night. As a former lesbian, it's okay for me to be there. Naturally. We also had a cishet white man there. So it's okay also. So we were just talking about like what the weirdest, like we were like pulling cards from a game, and the two questions on it were like, what's your favorite color? And what was the last thing you used to masturbate?
Okay.
Or the strangest, I think it was. And so she said, a banana peel. And I was really confused because I completely forgot she was trans. And I'm like, wait, how does it
Hold
go
up,
up there?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. How do you make it go up? And I'm
It's
like,
just flimsy.
oh,
wait
wait. You know, one time I found banana flavored condoms in Dad's drawer.
Oh.
You saw it too? Did you see it too? Did you open her drawers
Yeah.
recently?
I was looking for
Yeah.
a goddamn bathing suit, maybe to borrow one from your mom, and I opened it. It was right there. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
not hidden, nothing. I was like,
Oh,
cool. Just
Why
closed.
is it so industrial size?
This is great.
Girl! Who needs it? Who needs it that much?
I don't want to hear about this, but we do.
You won't believe what I found!
We do have to wrap up, unfortunately. We've been going for over an hour now. Do we want to do some quiz? We got to do. So this is a part of the podcast where we call it quiz and A's. It's Q&A. It's usually Evan asking. I gotta be the one that sees it. It's usually they're given to us by Evan, but sometimes we have a few from not Evan. Gross.
So, just real quick, if you guys want to do Quey's and A's, either on my stream, any of our streams, I guess,
Mhm.
or comment section, or Discord,
Or Spotify.
or
You can do it on
Yes,
Spotify.
I forget we have a smoothie.
We don't check it as often, but you can do it.
But yeah, if any of you guys listening want to post a question, feel free to do so.
Yep.
And we'll answer them when we get the chance to record.
I was uploading this one play yesterday, and I realized I missed an episode. So episode 29 comes after 30.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay,
31.
so
That's good.
Jordan has 2. I think I want to do the second one before the first one.
That's
Okay.
fine. Go ahead.
The
We
first
were-
one's like Mimi. The
We
second
should do a
one's
few
Christina.
of a few of them because we didn't do a lot last
Yeah,
episode.
that's what we're doing.
All right.
Okay, so
So here are some quiz coming. So here we go. questions.
I'll do. So this is from Jordan on Discord. Berserk is considered to be a highly influential.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan.
What did you say?
Shout out to Jordan.
What was the question?
Restart.
Okay.
Berserk is considered to be a highly influential, not only for Japanese culture but for Pacific video games like the Dark Souls series. Do you think that it would be possible that there would be another series within the next 10 years that would have the same cultural mainstay?
Fucking nerd, first of all.
All of us are nerds.
Second of
I've never seen Berserk, but I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do not.
He is less of a weeb than I am, and I want to say I'm borderline weeb. I watch a fair bit, but not a whole lot.
Did you
I only watched
say I'm a little bit less weeby than you?
No, like a lot more.
Good.
I said I'm a little bit of a weeb.
It's a hard call.
It's a hard call.
It's a hard because Berserk inspired a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's the reason Cloud has a Buster Sword. It's the reason Dark Souls is Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Black Swordsman
Same.
led into Kirito. Like
Yeah.
it's in everything. And
This is a lighter.
we're at the point where if things were influenced by something in the next 10 years, that something was probably influenced by fucking Berserk.
By Berserk, yeah.
Two more.
I like. It's not on the. It's definitely not on the same level, but I want Helldivers.
Oh, I would
to be
love.
that
Yeah,
influential mainstay. Like,
democracy.
like
The problem
there's
with Helldivers is a lot of people don't realize it's satirical.
Mhm.
It's weird. It's like if you look at some of their community, it's like they think they're taking it super seriously.
yeah,
I'm like, guys, it's
It's a game.
satire.
it's satire. It's like all it's all a
100% satire.
meme. Like
Oh,
if
when
go
you-
on, like,
There's the video that I uploaded where you tried to kill me with the explosive barrel, and people were asking for your like gamer tag so they could like report you and hunt you down. I was like, no, it's okay.
like we're all friends here.
Yeah, don't worry. We are friends. There were many murders before and after this.
But yeah, especially as a game that's run like that, like the devs are having such a good time
Yeah.
with it, and like it's all community based. Like
I hope it
progression
becomes a
is
new standard for
community-based.
gaming at the very least.
That's
Like,
so fucking
That'd be
cool.
influential in a different way. Like the way
Yeah.
Berserk was influential was like just inspiring.
Like inspiring
characters,
Final
everything.
Fantasy and yeah. Like I said, it's not the same thing, but like something like Helldivers in that way.
The only
I would
thing I
love.
think would even compare would be Dragon Ball. To be honest.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Dragging these balls on your face.
got him.
Got him. We can skip to the next one.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
they won't. I don't think
thank you for the question, Jordan.
they'll have anything.
Well, first one of two.
Yeah, thank you. Even though only half of us could answer it, it's okay. Oop. You sent stuff.
You want me to do the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we can
Girl,
do Evans.
yeah.
You want to do Evan?
We'll do Evan.
We'll
yeah.
do Evan, then we'll go back to Jordan.
Right.
Jordan has 2.
Yeah,
He has 2.
Evan's got like hundreds.
Evan's got
Alright.
carrying.
You're in a mall and you just ate a fat ass burrito. Unfortunately, you now have about 2 minutes before you shit your pants, and there are no bathrooms in this mall. What are your plans, and where are you dropping that load?
I have experience in this topic.
So does Evan.
Evan also has experience in this. Wait, he
Wow.
does too?
Evan's got so much experience that he has a porta potty in the back of his car.
That's actually really good. I don't have a car though.
Put in your backpack.
Wait, Loki.
Okay, so say it again.
You have 2 minutes to find a place to shit. You're in a mall,
With no
No
stall
bathrooms.
available.
no bathrooms.
Which is weird.
Run to a Loblaws aisle 6.
What's in aisle 6?
My shit.
Damn, for real.
Aisle 6, baby.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Just in my pants.
Oh, okay.
Sitting on the floor.
Bro, you know what my plan is?
What?
I'm in a mall. I'm in a mall. I'm in a mall.
Yes.
Right? I've access. Yeah, I have access to places with diapers. I'm fucking grabbing a diaper. I'm putting on a fucking diaper and I'm shitting.
What if you're by like Hot Topic and Aerie?
But you can't go into the bathrooms. There are no bathrooms to put on a diaper. You just have to do it. Change rooms, I guess.
There are change rooms, yeah. I'm shitting
Why
in a
wouldn't you
change
just
room.
go into a change room? Say, hey, Hot Topic employee. Can I borrow your change room and also a bucket and a PewDiePie T-shirt? A size
Maybe
extra
a
small,
maybe a
please.
spare pair
That's a
of
pitch
pants.
perfect reference.
Hot Topic doesn't sell PewDiePie merch. Idiot.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
What the fuck are you?
They only sell Bridge merch.
I'm sorry.
Hmm? We don't talk about PewDiePie Bridge.
Did you say bud?
That's worse.
You've been hanging around with 16-year-olds too much, you goof.
One of them's 17.
One of them is 17. The other one's gonna be 17 soon. I know his birthday.
Oh, you
know-
know, you know your little boy's birthdays.
What a good groomer.
What about you, Ren? What are you doing?
I'm just shitting.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably hold off as long as I
Fucking
can,
let her
but
rip.
I'd probably do it. Probably just end up shitting my pants and walking home. Driving home.
Probably ditch my underpants somewhere.
That has happened. I didn't ditch them. I rinsed them in the bathroom.
Yep. This was also on episode 2.
Yeah, that's when I
Hey,
shit
a lot
my
of episode
my
twos
pants
about
for buying a
these
PS5.
Yo. Has anybody ever, anybody out there in the world, has anybody ever,
7.
okay, has anybody ever took a spoon at 3 a.m. and buttered a piece of toast with it?
Yeah.
That's my question. Specifically at 3 a.m.
Oh my god, and Barry.
Yeah,
It's definitely happened in Barry.
probably. Solid question. He's allowed to do questions. He is.
Is there one more?
Yeah.
Let's do one more.
Okay. Jordan.
Shout out to fucking Jordan.
Yo, Jordan,
Again.
the homie.
He is a real one.
Would you consider hentai the ultimate Western art form?
Wait, Western art form?
Sorry, Eastern. I
Okay,
can't read.
that's a little better.
Is it? Does it say Eastern?
Eastern.
Okay.
I can't read. Sorry.
It's pretty great.
That's pretty.
It is
What was
pretty
the
great.
question?
Would you consider it the greatest Eastern?
Would you consider
form?
hentai the greatest Eastern art form?
Might be up there.
It's up there.
100%, it's up there.
Why am I the only one that wants to give a serious answer?
What do you mean? I don't know. No, I agree.
Bro, what do you mean?
I wouldn't say an art form, but I'd say. Well, I mean, it is an art form.
Hentai is art.
Hentai is art.
Yeah.
I see you are a man of culture as well.
Why am I the only one that's like historical art? Like
My brain went there.
like samurais and shit?
My
Like
brain went there, yeah.
There's samurai hentai.
Yeah. They draw.
fuck.
You
right.
think they didn't draw boobs?
Renjiro went to fucking Japan,
Uh huh.
and you saw shit.
I saw a lot of hentai.
Because it's an art form. They
True.
show it everywhere now.
So to answer that, Jordan? Yeah, probably.
You saw a lot of like shrines and stuff.
I also went into like 7th floor sex shops that are covered in hentai.
And you bought a hentai game.
Every used game store had hentai.
It's not. That's not the point. That's not the question.
Is it the greatest Eastern art form?
There are shrines. There's the Great Wall of fucking China, bud.
That's. Yeah,
Hey,
I guess
The
so.
Great Wall of Shrina.
You
Got
you
it.
couldn't
Oh,
wait to say
God.
that.
He said Eastern, not
Yeah.
Japanese. To be fair.
Yeah, but hentai.
He also
said
Western.
Well, that was
That's because I can't read and fucked up. But, you know.
That's dyslexia kicking in.
Sex daily, baby.
it's dyslexia spelled differently. What? Do I know that because of you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Somebody kept saying that in high school.
Probably. Well,
Thank you
well,
for the question,
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah. Thank you, Jordan. Let's wrap this one up. This one we went a little longer because we didn't go as long in the last one because the laptop died. Huh? What?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Jordan, Kai, thank you for joining us.
Do you want to say anything before we go?
Jordan? Wait,
Shout out
Rob.
Jordan. You a real one.
I didn't mean to.